So we're here with Miss Elizabeth Mitchell, whom you know as Dr. Burke.
Yes.
Dr. Juliet Burke.
Juliet Burke.
Yes. So I have a lot of questions for you about one Mr. Ben.
I know.
That episode, and I know we talked before the episode, that was a
Wasn't it
crazy episode.
so creepy?
He's full inside Crazy Town. He's not just bordering on it. He's
Definitely in Creepy Town.
Wow.
The problem is that as brilliant as he is, you're not really sure if he's crazy. I mean, he probably is. Obviously, he's somewhere else,
Right.
you know. But nevertheless, he still seems to be able to think circles around everyone else, which is nice.
Well, I thought it was such a good episode, and that line. First of all, the fact that we now know his reasons for wanting to send Goodwin there.
You're mine. Oh, come on!
Oh my God!
He said it. I'm sitting here with my dead lover. You know what I mean? Like, and he says, "You're mine." Like, and I was literally like, "Wow, wow," because it seemed to me like a small child throwing a tantrum.
Right.
But I loved it. I think he's amazing.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So what is your take on now? Do you think that Ben brought Juliet to the island because he knew of her and
That he
was
researched
interested in
her?
her? That he researched her? Or do you think that once she got there, he then became interested?
I think he was interested before she got there, but I don't know how much he knew about her. I mean, she had to have been. He decked out her whole house. He bought her all the opera that she loves. He searched her out. You know, was it because of what she looks like or what her mind was? I'm not sure. I have to think it must have started with the whole fertility thing, unless he knows something that we don't.
We actually had a fan write in a very sort of creepy question, which was, do you think that Ben might be killing the mothers on the island just to give Juliet something to do in order to bring her to the island? I was like, oh, could it be that crazy? I mean, that would be awful.
It would be awful.
Yeah.
And make her crazy in the process. I mean, look what she did to poor son. I mean, she's so completely nuts that she was like, I'll do anything I can to stop it. And that particular area, I don't happen to think she's nuts normally, but in that particular area, it's like, funk. Okay. Hey, guess what? She slept with her husband.
Right.
Not her husband. Yeah, just a little aside. So now you'll stay. I mean, come on. I read that script and I went, aren't there a million other things I could do besides this? I was morally outraged. And I was like, no, you have to play this character.
Did you actually get creeped out in those scenes when you were shooting with Michael?
You know, this is going to sound really, really strange, but I really just find him delicious. Like when I'm working with him, and he is so kind and so prepared that it's easy to slip into character. He slips into character. It's so easy to do with him. So yeah, in character I got creeped out, and then when we finished, I was like, that was awesome. That was so great. And of course, you know, thank you, so kind about it and willing to do anything. But there's two. Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy to work with all of these people who it is so easy to be affected by them.
Right.
You know, Evangeline can tear up, and I'm instantly like, oh God, I have to take care of her. Do you know? I mean, she has the most lovely face and the most lovely way, and she's so gifted, and it's so nice. But it's the same way with him. I mean, yes, he can creep you out, but then you stop and you have to sit back and be like, you're amazing.
There was one point where someone said she looks just like her.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
I don't
Aren't you
really.
curious? Do you have theories on who that might be?
Well, kinda. Every time I see that portrait at Ben's house, I'm always curious who that is. If it's his mother, we've seen it on camera. I always wonder who that is. And we know that he had a childhood, friend, sweetheart. It very possibly could be her. But it also could be any number of people we haven't met yet.
Right.
I mean, the way the island is shaping up, anything is possible.
Right.
Which is nice.
And that island, let me tell you, apparently it can tell you whether you're going to live or die.
Yeah, I know.
mean, it's just calling all the shots. So
it is calling all the shots.
Do you think it wants Juliet to live or die?
Well, I took her picture. That's never usually a very good thing. Mr. Echo hasn't come back.
Yes.
You know? So I don't know. Obviously, he must have wanted him to die. I don't know why. We all love him. But I'm kind of really curious as to whether or not. I've always thought Julia would die because I feel like it makes great sense dramatically to build up a character and make her both good and evil, and then to kill her brutally. I think it's great. I think it's really interesting, and especially that she's interwoven in so many people's lives that it would cause something. But then again, and maybe she just hangs out on the island and brings her sister over there.
Stop it, though. By the way, please don't give those producers any ideas. We want you on this show. We love you on the show. No, Juliet can't die. No, that's really not acceptable.
Thank you. I was thinking after that whole Sun episode, I had Kiwi is one of our guys. He's amazing. He works for us, and his wife was sitting in the other room, and he heard this, punch her, punch her! He came in and his sweet, amazing wife was sitting there yelling at me on camera, punch her! And I think that's pretty much what I'm getting these days.